It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wildcard Weekend. It's the Eagles and the Bears, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 22.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight we continue with Wild Card Weekend with what should be a great one between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Chicago Bears. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game. This is what they fought for all year long. Go back to the OTAs, the mini camps, training camp, throughout the season to get to the playoffs. The intensity level will be off the charts.
I'm tripping.
Off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. From way up at the 20. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
That's how we starting this hoe off. My boys, let's motherfucking go. Let's get this party started. Bring Brittany Garner home. Hashtag bring Brittany Garner home. Give me that ball, little boy. Give me that ball, Paris Campbell. Is that what it is?
Instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
It's easy for me.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From way up at the 23. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa. Tua now on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground.
Tua is too rash.
That is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That's how we start this hoe off.
On fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Now, this defense for the Eagles, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
If you split with them, then you're looking at their schedule and going with Jacksonville, Houston, Cleveland, more than
now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a tremendous group effort there because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They go play action now. Lawrence. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
I think they're going to contend for a playoff spot into December. The Northern Saints, huge turnover, right?
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Derrick Henry taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bears will add on to their lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught. So they try for 2, good. And it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. It's a short, now a hit, and a loose football. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers and quickly.
Yeah, little Paris Campbell. Glad they got you back there. Might get another one.
A first down carry for Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Lawrence. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bears!
That's Hoshi. He come and push me again. Wait, why does he celebrate over there? What?
Over the postseason as they add on to their lead. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for two. They'll look to throw.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck.
Tough there. Good pass. Hit the...
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button to catch it. I was trying to catch it with X and my finger missed. Where's the throw? The throw is to Kareem Hunt. Oh, or the Tommy, whoever 12 is.
He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
It's a short kick taken out around the 20. So that will push him back.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
A give running right is Chubb.
Yes, sir.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. On first down, they'll run with
Make the tackle.
Uses the stiff arm. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is into the end
This nigga running with his fucking back turn.
Philadelphia. Nick Chubb, a 22-yard scamper. And the Eagles get a score closer.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us wanted to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. On 2nd and 11 now, Lawrence. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. A pretty wild first quarter, 21-7, our score. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run for it. Here's
Oh.
Chubb. Fights loose. And some room to work. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. 80 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. Handoff comes to Chubb. Powers through him. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Second down and goal. Tua.
Yes, sir.
Taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Third and goal, and still a long way from the end zone. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's
it's illegal touching on him. Please not be illegal touching on my dumb ass. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Fourth and goal from the 18. Fourth and goal from the 18.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So on now the field goal team for Philadelphia. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Understand that she was going to be convicted. If she's going to get home.
Out comes Calvin Ridley and the offense for their next drive. Second quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part, but they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers would tell you, offense needs to run through us, but they're managing to get it done in this ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't expect them to stay silent for the rest of the game.
Yeah, you got to think that his first catch is coming at some point.
Professor Gilbert, I assume you would agree with that assessment. How does Briner's guilty plea change?
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
It's a bad throw, but it's a bad decision, too.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Woo! Sean Murphy Bunting.
Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, it's Tua. Ebron caught left side. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Throwing again on second down. Tua. Here's Moss with a catch out of the backfield. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Drops it off for Chubb. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll make it second down. A give. This is Chubb.
Oh, don't let him bounce, y'all. Damn, he got a fucking stiff arm.
Eagle touchdown. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is down to 4. A drive there of just 4 plays. And Nick Chubb the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And TJ, just in terms of the public
Here's Cohen now to return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Leonard Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown on what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Essentially, whether the American public thinks that someone is worthy of support based on how they came to need help in the first place. So the fact that
on 3rd down, Lawrence firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
All right, Professor Danny Gilbert, TJ Quinn, we're going to have to leave it there.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles defense able to hold. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
And just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. He's got the lead here in the 2nd quarter. He's thrown the touchdown, but also an interception. As a quarterback, is that interception, even though you're playing while your team's got the lead, does that always stick in the back of your mind a little bit?
For the best ones, it just upsets them that they did that because they don't think there should be any blemishes on their record. They think that they're way better than that. So your confidence gets tested a little bit. Being able to go back out there, maybe throw another touchdown, that'll tamp that down in a big way.
Yeah, because he's looked pretty good to this point. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence. This is caught. It's Woods. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. From midfield now, Lawrence eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Whoa.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Lawrence will throw. Airing it out deep for Woods.
Oh,
that is incomplete.
Well, the
he
first
was
two
buying.
drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC Wildcard matchup. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job, you immediately get your short list of quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job criteria. Visit Indeed.com/hire and get started today. Give us the dirty. For the first time in Hollywood.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this third quarter. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Starting with number 10, Rockies and Dodgers, Justin Turner, center field. Jose the
Henry again on second down. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite they still have the lead. Now Lawrence. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. A pretty good looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. There to stop it was Darius Leonard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Look at me. Let's go. Let's go.
Even though the soccer bicycle kick at number 1. Tonight, the NBA 2K20 Summer League is back for men. We are in Vegas. We're going to have a double-header for you. Our summer begins.
On second down, it's Henry, and he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Again to Henry. And a short gain down to about the 33. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Now Lawrence to throw. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Fourth down, here's Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Tua. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Oh, able to avoid.
Man, get out of here.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tua. Going out wide, finds Chubb.
Oh my goodness, somebody fucking tackled this nigga.
It's all said and done. Back now at Soldier Field. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A run for Nick Chubb. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Looking to pass. Tua. Ebron.
Oh, man.
Touchdown, Eagles. Eric Ebron from 8 yards out, and the Eagles have taken the lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. Here's Cohen now to return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this wild card game, folks, it has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the fourth, so they know they need at least 3 on this incredibly critical drive as they start out 1st and 10. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 31, Lawrence. Airing it out, looking for Ridley.
Fuck me. Oh, good job. Oh, my God. Finger slipped off the fucking...
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Could not be playing worse than it did last year. They take the 6th pick of the draft and they draft Iggy-Kwon. That's great. They get Austin Corbett in free agency, so it's a much better unit. Christian McCaffrey got King Eli. And I think there's a couple things that Baker brings.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action now. Lawrence. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Oh, roughing the passer. Let's go.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
A carry here for Hunt. Shifts by him, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
No, I don't think Baker Mayfield gets on the field, and I still think this is a playoff contending team. But Baker Mayfield has a little bit more consistency proven-wise at the NFL level. I think he probably fits scheme-wise, allowing them to thrive offensively more than Sam does. The thing that Sam brings to the offense that Baker Mayfield doesn't is the ability to get away from a bad offensive line more. He's more athletic and more creative with his feet. It's one of his traits that I love.
They'll run again with Hunt. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
What guy doesn't make that boneheaded interception late in games that costs them a win in the season? I think it comes down to that, who depends or who gets that done when it comes to competition-wise.
Now a handoff to Henry.
Come on.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to
4th
leave
and
him
3.
with a 4th
Fuck
down.
me.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about tiny? You talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
Drop that shit.
To bring it out, not a good one as he's tackled at the 15. The offense trots back out there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along.
Yeah! Yeah! Set that ass up. Yeah, Kareem, stiff arm somebody else, bitch.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks it up
and avoids the turnover.
Talking to those in the NFL, they expect Jimmy Garoppolo who had off-season shoulder surgery.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Yeah, but it's because I can't fucking get lined up, man.
I like what I'm seeing from them here. Tie game in the fourth quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
It's a game of musical chairs, and you hope you just get one of those seats. And I think of that line when I'm looking at the Jimmy G situation.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
No, turn around.
Complete downfield on the left side.
Oh, man.
A big connection on that one. 37 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Chubb will have the 1st down and much more. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nick Chubb saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Cohen now to return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half...
Pick. Oh, my God.
But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw. And this nearly intercepted. Probably should have been. Had he caught it, it would have sealed it. Instead, one more chance coming up on 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
He caught it. He caught it. He caught it. Oh, shit. Good throw, Trevor.
As he'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Tommy. Man, run fast, dog. It's a wrap.
He's going to let it fly.
Oh, good fucking catch.
Picked off by Eric Rowe. Then he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've got something to build on, though, for next year. But I don't know if they want to hear that right now.
Maybe not in the moment, but once they get away from it a little bit and they get into their off-season program, they'll start to talk about that. And I like how you framed it, building blocks, you know, building this program up. And one of my favorite coaches always talks about brick by brick, you build a program. And this is one of those bricks to build them towards the next season where they think they have a chance to advance farther in the playoffs.
Right.
massage your foot with every step and are machine washable. Keep your feet happy all day long with new Skechers Massage Fit.
We're celebrating 50 years of Popeye's signature chicken with a deal you'll love. Now for just $6.99, taste 50 years of crunchy, juicy chicken we've been serving since 1972. Get 5 pieces while you can for just $6.99.
Hey, check out my new Hanes X-Temp. It's total support pouch. It has cooling, lightweight fabric. It gives me separation and keeps me breezy. Stay cool, stay supported. Hanes.
Repeat after me. Computer screen off. Happy hour on. One of the best parts about being an adult is we get to call this networking.
At Empower, we believe in opening doors. Let us help move you towards financial freedom for all of life's moments. We've been helping over 17 million customers create the future they want, and we're ready to open some doors for you.
Kelly Ripa hosts the family trivia game that challenges each generation.
Name this handsome model with long hair. Thor?
It's a battle of the ages. Generation Gap premieres tonight at 9, 8 Central on ABC.
Kevin Durant has requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets. This is seismic.
Kyrie Irving ruined the franchise. Kevin Durant has had enough.
Wherever he ends up, a lot of people are going to make that team the favorite to win it all. It is an opportunity for Kevin Durant to sort of reclaim the story of his career.
Let's go back to 2006.
I was finna get some head from this.
Kevin Durant was one of the top high school recruits in the country. He went to college for a year, don't forget. He still shows his Texas Longhorn pride. And then he took that step to the NBA, and he hasn't looked back. How about that baby face, by the way? So from the streets of Seattle, then Oklahoma City, then Oakland, California, and now the Big Apple. But not for long, because 16 years after it all began, the superstar forward, he wants out of Brooklyn now. He wants yet another fresh start. Nick Friedel takes us through Durant's roller coaster ride of a career.
If you want what you want, then you want it.
Kevin Durant is one of the greatest basketball players of any generation.
No matter how good I am, I got to keep working.
But questions continue to hover over the 33-year-old as he stares down the end of his prime years in the game. What is he looking for? And will he be able to find it before it's too late?
I'm just trying to grow and get better and enjoy playing the game.
6 years ago, it appeared that Durant had everything. He was beloved in Oklahoma City, where he had led them to an NBA Finals and won an MVP award.
Basketball is just a platform in order for me to inspire people, and I realized that.
But after the 2015-16 season, he stunned the basketball world by announcing he would sign with the team that had just beaten the Thunder in the Western Conference Finals, the Golden State Warriors.
We live in this superhero comic book world where, either you're a villain or you're a superhero if you're in this position, and I know that.
In an instant, Durant went from one of the most adored players in the game to one of its most disliked. But for the second time in his career, it appeared Durant had everything he was seeking. The Warriors provided the kind of success that eluded him in Oklahoma City. He won 2 championships and 2 Finals MVPs, playing some of the most beautiful basketball the NBA has ever seen, alongside Stephen Curry. Early in his 3rd season in the Bay, the bonds that he developed with some teammates and coaches started to deteriorate. And long before he suffered a devastating Achilles injury in the 2019 Finals, the writing was on the wall. He was headed elsewhere, again.
How did you wind up choosing the Nets?
It's not like I had to do any deep analysis on any player here. I make my own decisions.
Durant's time in Brooklyn was supposed to be different. This time, he would be playing with one of his closest friends in Kyrie Irving, a pairing made even more electric a rarefied air, they hoped they would.
Kevin Durant has requested a trade from the Brooklyn Nets.
Yet again, the superstar forward is looking for a fresh start. Kevin Durant always has the answers on the floor, but off of it, he hasn't always had the right ones for the questions he can't seem to shake.
I got a short amount of time left to play basketball. I just want to enjoy every single day of it.
So many questions. Thank you, Nick Friedel. The question now, of course, is what's next. Although he'll turn 34 in September, he continues to score at a very high rate, averaging just under 30 points per game last season. I mean, he is still KD. By the way, that would be the highest scoring average by any player that started the season on a new team since Moses Malone was traded from the Rockets to the Sixers way back after the 81-82 season.
Say from one great to another, Shohei Ohtani continues to show out and be brilliant. Historically so, taking on the Marlins. Ohtani, 30 strikeouts, 0 earned runs in the last 3 games. Third Angels pitcher. That's absolutely dealing last night. Aguilar just second time gets it with the splitter. Sanchez, splitter in the dirt. When he's got the splitter. That was impossible to hit right Anderson. Ohtani 5 strikeouts, through 4 innings, pitched, top of fifth, 5, scored tied at 1, bases loaded. So he's been brilliant on the mound. How's that? Just slap one to the gap. 2-run single. 52nd, 53rd RBI in the season for Ohtani. 3-1 to lead. In the 7th, Angels lead at 3-1. Ohtani walks. Saving up runners on first and second. 1 out. Jonathan VR and Ohtani pull off the double steal. Ohtani, first player since 1920 with 2 RBIs, stolen base, 10 strikeouts as a pitcher in the same game. That's good. 7th, Luciel Garcia, forward with the curveball. I mean, at this point, none of these guys are hitting. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 10 strikeouts. Angels win 5-2. How good was he? Here's some stats to prove it. Over the last 4 starts, nothing short of stellar. 7th to 5th player over the last 50 seasons to have a 4-start stretch with at least 40 strikeouts and 0 earned runs allowed. The last player to have a stretch like that and go on to the Cy Young Award, Clayton Kershaw, 2014.
All right. Kiss it goodbye. Where's our sound effect? Bobichette. Blue Jays and A's. Yep. Left field corner goodbye. That's his 5th career go-ahead home run in the 8th or later as the Blue Jays beat the A's 2-1.
Oh, fuck.
That was in the top of the 8th.
Mets, Reds, top 10. Mets up 5-3. Brandon Nimmo. 3-run home run to right. Nimmo's second 3-run home run of the series. Mets take the game in extras. 8-3.
Let's go. Nationals and Phillies. Bottom 4. Hello, Schwarber. Kyle Schwarber. Line drive goodbye. So he ties the game at 1 with that one. However, he wasn't done. 2 innings later, launches this one. Yeah, count them. 2 in the same game. The first Phillies player with consecutive home runs, 2 home run games since 2006.
Kyle Schwarber.
Indiana zone. Thank you.
Schwarber. Yankees, Pirates, Aaron Judge, bases loaded. Gosh. In the interest of being adventurous on long shots, I am hereby proclaiming Aaron Judge no longer eligible to be picked.
Oh, really? So once again, you're making the rules.
Yes, because there aren't any rules.
That's not true.
Have Jay and Hannah worked in the month of June and July?
They've narrowed down the list in general. Be happy, okay?
All right.
The staff is beating the 2 of us, both of us. And by the way, I did improve while we were gone. Yeah, a little bit.
With the window picks?
I mean, remember I was like minus 11.
Are you getting a plus first?
I'm working on it.
All right.
Hey, we've got a lot of summer left. And I'm feeling that. I know we've pitched Jock Peterson before. Who has pitched Jock Peterson before? Anyway, that's who I'm going with. He's batting over 405 games against the Padres this season. He likes to play the Padres. He's also 2 for 2 this season against tonight's starter, who's Joe Musgrove, with a double and a walk. So, hello, Jock Peterson. Help me get in the pluses.
Young Jock, meet the club. It's going down. I'm going Christian Walker, tied for 3rd most homers in the NL this season with 21. And he's already homered off Colorado starter Austin Gomber this season. It is a no-brainer for me. Give me some Diamondbacks. Give me some Christian Walker. The staff is going Schwarber again. Atlanta's hit 6 home runs and 25 at bats against the Nats this season, so they are playing the odds again. These are
I got
all.
plus 350. I mean, that would.
It
I
still
would take
puts
it.
you need it.
A little bit, yeah.
Again, these are against Caesar Sportsbook. These are our picks to homer tonight. Jock Peterson, Sage, Christian Walker, me, Staffko, and Schwarber. We've been off for a couple of days. We've been dark on the early part of this week, so this is your first chance to win money on our picks. Good luck.
I need it. Coming up, Baker Mayfield defied the odds at Oklahoma, and now looks to do it again in Carolina. Why more would be expected if he takes the starting job from Sam Darnold. And 9 weeks till the NFL season kicks off. 9, count them. So we're going to count the 9-win teams expected to soar above expectations and reach the postseason total of 14. That is next. This is SportsCenter.
One word.
I'm one of those kids who has cancer.
One challenge.
300 nights in the hospital, probably upwards of 10 surgeries.
2 bone marrow transplants.
Radiation.
Giving me 3 months to live. One hope.
We hope his treatment is working. We just hope.
We need your help with a fight that began one night with one man and one speech.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up.
At Empower, we believe in opening doors. Let us help move you towards financial freedom for all of life's moments. We've been helping over 17 million customers create the future they want. We're ready to open some doors for you.
If Mark, Mr. Cartoon Machado, didn't have the fighting spirit to draw out his passion, he never would have perfected the street look that made him a street legend. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes it lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
The Edge Pizza from Pizza Hut is back. Loaded with toppings all the way to the edge of a thin and crispy crust. I think I just blacked out and ate like 6 slices. Where am I? Am I in a Pizza Hut commercial? The Edge from Pizza Hut. You know what? How pizza's done to me.
Bull has his weapons. I have my own sauce. Never let the crowd see you sweat. I am one. Look at it.
Old Spice. Marvel Studios stole Love and Thunder, only in theaters July 8th.
Charlie Rymer here to talk about the ball that 99% of you should be playing, the St. 9 U Pro. Other ball companies have been lying to you for years, telling you to play what the pros play. You wouldn't play from the same tees as the pros, so why play the same ball? The U Pro is the only 2-piece urethane ball in golf, and it comes with characters called mental mates on each ball. Mental mates will keep you in a positive state of mind, allowing you to play your best. Get yours today at St9America.com.
Really? Really? Free testing and charging?
And if you need a new one, we've got you.
Here. Welcome to America's #1 battery destination. AutoZone, your battery solution.
Arby's, 2 for $6. Every day. Oh, it's got ranch on it. Oh, it's got ranch on it. 2 of those things for just $6. Arby's, we have the meats.
At Empower, we believe in opening doors. Let us help move you towards financial freedom for all of life's moments. We've been helping over 17 million customers create the future they want. We're ready to open some doors for you.
If Damian Lillard let 6 all-star selections go to his head, he never would have had the heart to get back to the streets that shaped him. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes a lion. Modelo, root for those with a fighting spirit.
Here he comes for us.
12:30.
The rivalry on Sunday Night Baseball.
It's the World War. It's Yankee Red Sox again.
This rivalry, so exciting.
It's like a religion.
It's New York, Boston. Here we are.
Oh, yeah. Y'all really outdid yourselves this time.
Thank you, Richie. Take that. We should have rescheduled.
They barely noticed.
Hon, I've noticed.
Baby, it's fine. I've already found a personal loan on Credit Karma, and I saw my rates and approval odds before I applied.
Oh.
So the roof is coming tomorrow.
Okay.
Couldn't get those roofers to come today.
Find a loan up to $50,000